it's too loose, so I'm gonna have to screw the ends. So I'm gonna put everything over here. That's why I left the note, not to do not, just letting you know not to overload. See, but it was maybe too much for them to just process in their minds. So what I'm gonna do, see this rack comes off. So I'm just going to put this rack, I'm gonna put it right there. So I have to take it off because, and I'm gonna get the screw. I have the screw right here. I keep it there because I leave it out because I gotta keep moving. So I keep it because until I can get a more a sturdy one that doesn't get loose. I'm the only one. I'm the only one who maintenances it. So as long as I'm here, it's okay. But it's kind of difficult because I gotta always be checking. So how I know it needs to be repositioned, that's too loose and it'll just tilt down. That's why I don't have the dish rack. I gotta clean this up a little bit more, but I have the dish rack. We'll have clothes in there. But the dish rack I have, it's like right there. I can't put it because it's too heavy. So I'm just gonna take it to my room to service it. So I gotta pick it up. See if I drop the guy in this room at the back. Slightest noise, the guy in the back, if he hears the slightest noise, he'll come and he'll stomp it. But it's the weekend. It is Sunday, well, Saturday. So still he makes noise. So I gotta be quiet. I'm gonna do this in my room. I'm doing this now because if I wait till the morning, everybody's in. I don't want them to see there's problems with it, because you know how men are when there's problems and they can't trust in it and they don't want to use it. That's how he acted when it first got loose and he had to maintenance it. So I have to maintenance it. That's the only problem with it. It's okay, but it's not good. So I give it like a medium, somewhat a thumbs down. Okay. Turn off the light. I'm going to turn on the light when I put I'm gonna cut the video off right now. I'm waiting for her to move this desk because I put together that desk. I know it looks kind of cluttered because I'm still organizing my space, but this is better desk just because I haven't cleared off the bottles and washed. But she's supposed to pick this desk up, but she hasn't. She, like the other girl that lives in the back unit. I'll just show you, because the thing that's really cool about this place is I have a side door. I have a side door to outside. And so the girl that has that car, she lives in the unit behind the house. Because you see how it's the house right here. And the guy who helped me move, he's a nice Mexican American guy. He lives in that unit. So there's like 2 apartment units in the back. It kind of reminds me of my uncle, Jim, who passed away because they had built an apartment behind the house because they were going to think to have his mother move in. But then they let their eldest, Jared, which is now a doctor, live in the back. And it was really cool. But so it kind of reminds me of my uncle and my Aunt Helen because it's kind of like in the country, but I live in Sugarland. So it's a girl that stays in the back unit, a guy, a Hispanic guy who helped me move, alhamdulillah, which means thank God. And it's like the only bad thing about here is there's not that much lighting. So there's a white older man, he has that car, it's dark so you can't see. The Asian guy who he drives on and off different cars because he had car issues. And then it's an East Asian and a South Asian, so an Indian guy that I helped him. He had his car. Well, after one time I pulled in and he thought I blinded him and he got stuck. You can't see because it's dark, but he got stuck. It was kind of funny. I told my parents, but it was the day before my birthday, January 26th, which was really weird. So he pulled in the, I don't know if you can see, I'll just walk down for purposes so you can see the house, but it doesn't have lighting, really good lighting, so that's the only bad thing. So there's like a ditch right here. So see how I'm parked, you can't see, but my car is right there where the kind of lights are further down inside the driveway. But you see the ditch, you see the lights there. But he pulled up this way. He was focused on me, on my bright light, and he got distracted and he pulled his car, veered off a little bit, and he got stuck, and it was wet because it was raining. There's still like a little spot right there. He was stuck and his car got stuck. It almost could have flipped. So I told him to do a call AAA, but then we realized, well, he helped me realize that I have a back in the little SUVs or CRVs. They're like mini utility vehicles. It stands for something, but I can't remember what the CR stands for. I think like something recreational vehicle, compact recreational vehicle or something like that. So there's a whole thing on the bottom latch, and we just latched on a wire. We went to the gas station, so I'm proud of myself that a day before my birthday, I helped that fool get out. And I got kind of bothered because he acted like he was trying to point fingers, like, oh, your lights were bright. Well, I know you got to be careful when you pull in, and especially blinding people, but I had pulled in, and he should have been responsible enough to like not focus on my light, just take his time. But you know how men are. So that's the old guy's car. He has a Buick. It's a Buick Montego. It's Mercury, but it's made by Buick, I think. And then this guy has a RAV4, but he drives on and off Optima. It's funny because those are cars I like. And then the other guy has a Camry. No, not Camry, Corolla. I'm just getting confused because the Asian guy, East Asian guy, used to have a Camry, but I think it got messed up. So that's why he drives 2 cars. It's kind of strange, but whatever works for him. So the only thing I don't like is it's not really lit. So there's not lighting, which is not good. But the neighbors has that light. Looks like they have a camera. So yeah, there is lighting here, but she doesn't like if I leave it on. like at night, she'll get kind of mad. The light is here, but sometimes, you know, I get kind of tired, I forget, and I leave it on all night to the next day. So it is nice, this light here, but I can't really leave it on because she'll get mad, so I just rather keep it off so no problems. I could get those little lights that you just attach, you know, that paste to the thing. I've seen them. So this is my room so far. So it's not really showable yet. I left the door open. So I just explained, well, you really can't see because it's dark, but I just explained in our previous video. So what I'm gonna do right now is these have, they can remove, like it has the little plastic like suction cups at the bottom, and the only problem with this is it becomes loose and this moves and it'll fall, the thing will go down, and it was doing that, but I tightened it. I had to manually move it and push it up. So what I'm gonna do right now is cut the video off, take these off like that, and then I'm gonna readjust. See how it just falls off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna readjust with the little hex key. With the hex key. Y'all know how a hex key works. If y'all don't know, it's just like a little tool, like a little wrench. And all you do is put it in the groove. Lefties loosey, righties tighty. And so I'm going to realign it and make sure it's firm, because I would have to do this every 2 months or so because it gets loose. And if you don't realign it, the thing will tip and then it won't go straight if people put it. I did that before when that Asian guy, he's kind of picky, like kind of annoying. He was like, didn't want to believe in it. Like, it's okay. You know how some men just get bothered when stuff doesn't work out, but they don't want to give effort to make it work, which is annoying. So, not that I'm trying to be perfect, but you know, nobody wants to help and make stuff better. But for now, this was 60 bucks. So a really good one will cost, I don't think this is all stainless steel, even though it's like, I think it's a different kind of metal. So I recommend stainless steel, and you would have to spend between $100 and $130. So it would be twice the amount that I got for this. So until I get a sturdier one that's not, that has trouble-free, I'll take down the message that I have on the fridge. But for right now, I have to leave it there until I can afford a better one. And I know what people would say, oh, it's not your house, why are you doing this? Well, I'm doing this so we can have a nice, decent, like, place to have our stuff dry, and we can, like, have a better atmosphere. And since I plan to stay here maybe max 2 or 3 years, no more than that. So I just want to have, like, a nice rack, and then when I'm gone, they can, I can let the the owner know what to do to upkeep it, but they're not going to do it. So that's why I'm going to invest, inshallah, which means God willingly, or we say OJALÁ in Spanish. I'm going to try to invest in a better one, because this one is average to mediocre, and you would have to do a lot of maintenance to keep it straight and aligned, and they don't want to do that. So that's why I keep it over there where I showed earlier in my little section. So right now I'm gonna adjust it and put it up right before it gets to 4 or 5 o'clock. So it's 3:21 now. It shouldn't take me 5-10 minutes to readjust it, put it back, and I'll do a little mini video, inshallah. Okay, so this is my update so far on the maintenance of, it's called by Kitsure. I don't recommend this brand. I recommend 120 and up ones, or 115 and up, the stainless steel ones. And maybe if you gotta test out the rack, because it came with 3, but you couldn't put the plate rack because this frame is not sturdy enough. So it makes me kind of interested in trying to build one myself, but I don't know how to do with, so I just gotta try different brands until I can, not that I'm gonna try to put something together. So But you could just buy stuff at the hardware store, test stuff out, but I don't have a bigger place. If I ever move, I'll try my inspiration creation if I can, but I'm not gonna try to make something, make money off of it. I'll just try to learn and try different stuff, you know. If I find something one day and I'm a creator, maybe to try and make money off it, but no. I just like to learn, and I also want to try to volunteer at Habitat for Humanity. That's on my other list to do. So yeah, I'm trying to keep it down because it's already past 3 and the one guy comes around this time. He works at a kitchen and he comes around 3:30, 3:20. He should be coming home any minute. Maybe he's already outside. So he waits a little bit in the car sometimes like I do, but a little bit longer. Then he comes, takes a bath around that time, around 5 in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this up, reinstall it, then take an update. Okay, guys, gotta keep working. Good night. Have a good night. Take care and good morning.